Welcome back to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and today we're going to play Car Manufacturer. This is a demo, and this is a really exciting game. This is a game where you produce cars. This is set sort of back in the old days, so the car production is just starting. So you'll decide the future of the automotive industry, and it's a fantastic game. I'm really enjoying it a lot. I don't know that much about cars, but I do enjoy games where you make cars, like production lines like this one. So I am really excited for this. Now in this demo we can only do scenarios, so more specifically the one scenario, Indianapolis 501, so that's what we're gonna do over here. Competition is fierce, but there might be a way to get ahead. The Indianapolis 501 race is coming. As long as you manage your resources and brand image carefully, you will be able to put together a winning team with a perfect racing car. Becoming an automobile industry legend is within your reach. Better get to work. Now I'm gonna name my factory Rudy's Speed, because everybody knows if you want the best car, go to Rudy's Speed and you get the fastest, the most beautiful, and actually I do like this logo. This logo tells you that it's gonna be the fastest and a little bit dangerous, and I mean back in the days cars were fast and a little bit dangerous compared to horses, so I feel like that's perfect. Alright, come to Rudy's Speed and change your life. Alright, no tutorial. I know how to play this game, so we're gonna pause for the beginning. Now, first thing you want to do is you need to build a production building. Now, I have a tip for you. Build it near the market. If you build it over here, which I didn't in my test game, it's going to take them forever to bring it over, so don't do that. So instead, we're going to build it here. We're going to make it a fairly big building. I am thinking this big. Sure. Yeah, this big. And then you need to build a door, so we have a door up here. The next thing you need to build is you need to build gates. This is actually the most important thing, because you need to figure out where your cars are coming out of. Now, you can't connect multiple, so in the demo at least, you can't sort of combine conveyors just yet. I assume you might have to research it, or it's not in the demo. It's probably in the demo, you just have to research it. At the moment, you need to build multiple gates so that sort of each production line can go out separately. But later on, you will obviously be able to connect it to one gate. So we're actually going to place the gates over here. And I'm going to place 2 gates on each side. You probably don't need this many, but I do like to be ready. Next thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to build a production line which you can connect to the gate. You can build it as close to the gate as possible, and I'm actually going to do it that way. We'll talk about why a little bit later. So we're just gonna... Oh, okay, that's a bit too close. Now you don't have to worry, you can simply move it backwards, so it's not a problem. You don't have to like rebuy it or anything. Okay, now it's perfect. So you also need to be moved. Beautiful. Now, out of the gates, the cars need to go to a parking space. So you need to build a parking space. You need to have a little bit of a space here. So I'm gonna build it. I think this big it needs to be. Actually, it could have been a bit shorter, but it's fine. We'll do it like this. I'm gonna just fill this up with parking space. You probably don't need to do it, but I do like to. I think it just looks better if you build it like this. Now, unfortunately, you can resize. Good. So I'm gonna resize this so that it's perfect. Some of these things you can resize, some of them you can't. So yeah. And I wonder if I want to move this so that it lines up with the building perfectly. Can I build one more spot here? Alright, so we've got our parking set up. Now, next what you need to build is you need to build storage. I'm gonna keep the storage completely on this side because I might need like a line of production later on. See, like, let me just resize the storage a little bit like this. And then we have some pallets on which we're going to place our things. So we're going to place these pallets. We're going to have shelves side the door, so kind of like in the front here. Again, you probably don't need this many, but I'm going to build like a lot. Not like a full... Unfortunately, you can't click and drag these. I wish you could. It would be quite useful because we're gonna build a lot of these. And I'm gonna place a couple of shelves here on the wall, along the wall here, so that it's gonna be nice and pretty. And they're gonna grab it from the market. We could potentially give them like a second set of doors in the case they want to walk over there. Next, you need to create a connection from the storage to the station. Let me check what's wrong with you. I'm just gonna do it again. Just gonna line it up with this one because this one worked. Yeah. Beautiful. Now we're gonna go back into sort of like the regular mode, and we're gonna turn it on, turn the time on. And we're going to pick a car. At the moment, we can only build the Jackie number 3, light and reliable car. So we're going to set this up for both of these. Then in the storage, you're going to be able to tell how much of each you want. So we want to have 3 materials for 3 of these cars for each station. So a total of 6. Next, we'll have to hire workers. So each worker has some stats. We have strength, agility. These seem to be important for transporters. Then we have intelligence, which is going to be important for researchers. And then we have charisma, which is important for salesmen. Now we also need some mechanics. I'm going to get I think we need 3 mechanics. Oh, this mechanic is terrible, but I'm going to buy him, take him anyway. Well, not buy him, I'm going to hire him anyways. Okay, so you can see that all of our transporters are starting to carry things out, and I do love that you can just watch them. But this is nothing. Like, this is a nice animation. Immediately you're going to be like, this looks nice, especially for a demo. But look at this. You can actually see them take the car parts one by one to the station. So this is a chassis, and they're going to carry it over here. And you can actually see the process. You can see, okay, next they're gonna do suspension, and they'll bring each part separately. And they do have this like animation of carrying stuff around. They will need to change their animation for like some of the light things. Like this, I guess, could be heavy, but some of these things are clearly not heavy. So, and the way they're tilted back, it looks a little weird. You're gonna see it later. But I just love the fact that you can see sort of how they bring each thing over. It's so good. And again, this is a demo. Imagine what kind of animations are they gonna have later on. Just look at him carrying this. It's so exciting, guys. You don't know how exciting this is. And they're slowly gonna build this car. Now, I would show you more, but we got stuff to do. So I need to build another brick building. This one is going to be my research and sales department. I could actually make it just kind of tiny like this, and then make it a bit bigger over here. I'm gonna do it like this. It's going to be like the office side. So we're gonna start by creating a sales zone over here. This is going to be just like for the desks and to talk to people. So we're gonna build a sales desk. Now the people sit on the couch and the salesman sits on the chair. If I don't move it over. Move it over this one. She like stop being unhappy. Oh, it's because I don't have a door. I was like, what's your problem? Because I remember I put it in a corner previous and it was fine. It's like, you don't have a door. Like, okay, I'm just gonna give you a door. Relax. Great. So we're gonna put 2 of these desks, and that's it. And then I'm going to create, actually I can't build a research zone just yet, but we're gonna get it soon. I'm going to need to hire a salesman next. Someone who has a really good charisma. You Bob Ford? I mean, it's like he was made for the automotive industry. Of course we take Bob Ford. You're hired immediately. We don't care what your skills are. Just go. Let's go, man. So Bob Ford is coming in. He has nothing to sell, so he's just going to kind of sit around. Now, we need to start researching. Or actually, it's called technology because research is something else in this game. So technology is sort of like the general like marketing, production, and other upgrades that you can get. We want to jump to research, and we want to research a research department in the technology tab, not the research tab. It's a little confusing name-wise, but it's just how it is. So we have started sort of getting our research department, which is going to allow us to make different cards, because right now we can only make the JK number 3 card. That's it. And obviously we want more cards. We want to give people some variety. I just love this. Yeah, like see when he's carrying this thing, whatever this is. Talk to me. the thing you just carried, fuel tank. I mean, I guess fuel tank could be heavy, but like, you know, sometimes it's just not heavy. And it doesn't look that cool. Yeah, like this thing's clearly not that heavy. So, they might like give a different animation. Yeah, like this thing's not heavy. This is, gear lever. So clearly, animation is all green. But again, this is a demo, and just the fact that they're gonna do it in this much detail is just amazing. Because for each different card, some of these parts look different, right? Because you can actually see them adding up here, and it kind of looks like the thing is carrying. So they have to render all of these things separately and build it, and then create animations for it. And it's just I love that. I am so excited about that, guys. That is just so good. Because yeah, I mean, okay, I'm gonna shut up for now because I feel like talking about it a lot. But it is really exciting. Alright, let's go get some research stuff. So we're gonna get some research desks. We're actually gonna get quite a few because we need to research like crazy. So let's get 1, 2, 3, 4 research desks. And immediately I'm gonna build a research blueprint slot. So they're gonna try to come up with a car. Now you can, first you need to like hire some people. So let's hire some researchers. We want someone who is smart. Yeah, Mark Smith, let's go. David Green, Rachel Johnson, George Ford. We gotta take you, honey. In a moment. No, I took him, good. Now we have even more competition. Generic Motors is the most high-tech manufacturer out there. We need to invest wisely in tech research and maintain an effective team of researchers if we don't want our cars to fall behind. Let's have a friendly talk. We want to be friendly. I want to take James Jones as well. So we have 4 researchers, 4 desks. Beautiful. Now, we are going to click on this. Where can I click on it? Do I need to click on it here? No. Yeah, we need to tell them to start researching something new. We don't know what. If we actually click on this research here, we don't know what else we can find. So we just say, hey, research something. We'll see what happens. And look at this animation. This is hilarious. I mean, you know, scientists, we try different things. We'll see what happens. But oh my god, this is just hilarious. I love it. Okay, is the car done? No. But soon our first car is going to be done. We finished the research, the technology research. So next thing I need to get is I want to get a production line. This will allow me to build the cards in parts. So essentially right now in this production stations, they're going from start to finish, but you're gonna notice that most of the time they're just carrying stuff around and the mechanics, they got nothing to do. So once we research a production line, we can create multiple assembly stations and we can have the mechanics working on one part, and then the transporters in the meantime can carry stuff to like a previous assembly station. It's gonna take, for example, you can have one assembly station for like the, let's say the, come on, talk to me about this car. Doing the chassis, suspension, engine, and fuel, and then a different station where they're going to do the transmission, dashboard, body frame, and etc., and wheels, light, and so on. So it's pretty fun that they can do that, and they can kind of split that up. So, but I do want to look at this car. Like, how far are we? We should be pretty close to the end. Talk to me. You can actually see here. Oh, we are still doing the body frame. Look at that. It looks so good. Hey, this guy is. Yeah. I thought the transporters are carrying things around, but now that I'm looking, it seems like actually maybe the mechanics are doing that. Because only 3 people. Okay, so we actually don't need. So the transporters are just to carry the thing from the market in here, and it seems like it's the mechanic that carry the things to the station. So we actually need a lot more mechanics. So let's just get like 3 more. So now we get 6 mechanics. So we're gonna see if there are 6 people carrying stuff around. Now, I need to set up a new research, and what we need next is advertisement, so that we can increase our advertisement and get people to do things fast. Now, once this is built, I do want to show it off the way it kind of rides around. It's really cool. But first, I'm going to build a second assembly station here on the bottom, and we're actually going to show you. Actually, I'm gonna. Can I do 3? I don't know if I can do 3 in a row, but I'm gonna try. It's possible that I can. That I have to research it, but. Looks like I can, guys. No, it's only 2 at a time. Okay, so we're just gonna have to delete this one. Yeah. You know what, maybe it did work. Let me try it one more time. I'm not really sure. Because I assumed it won't work, but maybe I should have like properly tested it out. It does work. So now they're gonna start with the... we gotta figure out how to split it though. Now at the moment you can't see how much time each step takes. I don't know whether this is something you're gonna be able to research. If not, this is a sort of like a recommendation I would have for the final version, that you should be able to kind of see like how much time it takes so that you can move this perfectly, because I can move this around. I can say, hey, in station 2 you're only gonna do the dashboard, body frame, and the fenders. Or you're also going to do fuel and transmission. You can kind of move that around. So I think that's pretty cool. Gonna have enough for 2 of each of these types. Right, so they should be done here any moment. Come on. Oh, another thing what we can do, while they're still building that, is we can build a promotion slot for our car over here. And we can say, hey, I would like to promote my Jackie number 3 car with flyers, which will cost me $10 per week, but it will increase the popularity by 10%. New competitor entered the stage, Waltercorp, are experts in PR and promotion. We need to make sure our cars are promoted and that we are popular as a company, or else the clients will choose the competition and challenge their owner to a friendly chess match. Sure. And you can also go into advertisement here and you can increase the price. So I'm going to say, I'm going to increase the price a little bit by 10%, I think. But it's going to lower my sell chance by 5%. Now, did my researchers... Yeah, I needed to keep researching the Type T Classic car, which is what we kind of figured out that we can do next. So we want to click on this and they're going to continue researching this until this gets to like 100%, and then we're going to be able to build this type of car. So let's go back here. Alright, we're almost done with this. Why aren't we continuing building this? What's going on? I think maybe we just don't have enough of these. Probably just like don't have the next thing we need. Not sure why they're not like working here. So I need wheels, clearly. Yeah, I think maybe it's just because they're focusing on the thing here on the bottom. Which I really wish they would just like focus on all of it, but whatever. I might actually order them to get a bit more of each type. Just kind of get them moving. Yeah, not sure why they aren't working here. Kind of weird. I only have one station, just like get going, get working. But I do love the fact they're bringing this next sort of assembly, the chassis down here, so they can start working on the next station. It's really weird that they didn't finish this. I worried that if I create like a second production line behind it, they're gonna like destroy this car and start over. But it might be better because right now they're just like not doing anything. So let's actually give that a shot. Maybe that will prompt them to make it work. Because I really want to show you what it looks like when they finish a car. Because the way the game makes it happen is just really fun. Yeah, so I lost that car, but at least they'll start working on the next one. So we're gonna speed this up actually. Yeah, so we are now here at the step of the frame. Let me actually just kind of turn around and we're gonna watch this one. And then the next step is so we need to put in the fenders, and then the seats are actually gonna be in the next one. And we should be looking like, when we're doing this, what we should be looking at is like, are they waiting here for the next step? And it looks like they are. So actually the second station takes them a little too long. So next time you might want to say, hey, do the transmission on the first step as well. Okay, actually no, they're still doing fuel. Okay, we'll see. Yeah, so they're done with step 2. So actually, yeah, we're gonna leave it with the transmission on. And they're not quite done with step 1. They're still waiting on the fuel. Could also be that we just don't have enough mechanics in general. So let's just get a few more. New manufacturer, ferry motor. Send them a flower bouquet. Okay. Okay, look at this. So they're almost done with fuel. And here we're starting to work on the seats, which is good. Okay, so step 1 is a little slow compared to the other ones. But we'll see, because we got a few more mechanics now, so we'll see how fast that goes. Seats. Wheels. And they seem to be kind of on equal speed right now. Like if you're looking, everybody's doing their second step now, which is very good. Working on the lights now. Dashboard and engine. Okay, lights are done. Next we're waiting on accessories. And then it can be done. And we're moving the accessories around. Love it. Come on, let's go. It might be interesting to actually put these things further away from each other, because they could be like driving on the conveyor belt to the next slot, even if the next slot is not finished and working already. Ooh, we ran out of money. Okay, so we're gonna take a loan a little bit. Because since we have been sort of making the production move around, we haven't been able to finish any cards. Normally we'd probably wait to finish the cards, not delete them like I did, but we had that bug. Okay, now this is gonna come to over here, and they're gonna drive this to the parking slot. So the salesman, I believe, or actually I don't know if it's the salesman, someone's gonna come and drive this over here to the parking slot. And then the salesman is gonna find someone, they're gonna sell them this car, and we're gonna make our very, very first money. Which is super important because we have been losing money for a really long time. Alright, so someone's going to come, some sort of like a regular person, and our salesman, and he's gonna sit in this chair. Yeah, I think this person. Yeah, here. You can see him, he's excited, he's like, "Hello, I want to buy a car. I heard it's really cool and I'm interested." I don't know why they're so desperate. Well, we don't have the car you want, but let me show you Jackie number 3. Trust me, she's not gonna disappoint you. But I really wanted a different car. Just look at it. Just look at her. Just look. Okay, I'll take Jackie number 3. Hey, what happened to Jackie number 1 and Jackie number 2? You don't want to know. You don't want to know. He jumped on top of the car. And this has been our very, very first sale. And we're almost done with the set of next cards. So the production line actually is really good. But we might need a bit more in... Oh, we have enough in that. Okay. Has been working pretty well because we're almost done with our next car already. So let's look at our finances actually over here. Oh no, this is just the loans. I wanted to look at like finances in general. Well, actually, first thing we gotta do is we gotta do more research. So let's work on waiting room. No, let's work on high-speed conveyors. And research-wise, oh, we can build another type of car? We gotta do that. Yeah. I kind of want to build a new production, but I don't know if I have the money for it. Like, we have sold... We are 2 assembly lines producing this car, and we have sold... There's quite a lot of demand, it seems. I am gonna... 750. I'm gonna build another production line. I'm gonna risk it. I don't know if it's the best choice, but I kind of want to have like a separate line for this car. I'm gonna build it a bit further away from each other so that we have a bit more space with the conveyor belt. It's not the most like space productive, but I think it could be interesting. And we're gonna connect these. And we're gonna buy, here we want to make the Type T Classic. And we want to have 2 for the Type T Classic, yes. Oh, I completely ran out of money. Okay, I need to take another loan then. I'm gonna take another loan. I might run out of money, guys, but I do want to show stuff off for you. Because just like, look at how beautiful this is. We've got a 1 car in the parking slot. We need our salesman to sort of... Okay, so someone is already here to buy that car. That's amazing. I think they're gonna... Yes, they're gonna buy it. Beautiful. It looks like we're almost done with the next one. We're just waiting for some... I don't know, like, who... I'm assuming it's the salesman? Yeah, because there are people... So let's hire 1 more salesman, someone who is cheap, who can just, like, drive these cars onto the parking lot, so that these people don't have to wait that long over here. Yeah, there's a person just, like, waiting. Why is no one taking this car away? That has to be a priority. Oh, and the researchers, you need to research something else. Research next thing. I might actually like fire some of these researchers. Yeah, who is the most expensive? Let's get rid of you two. I don't need that many of you. Is everybody working? Yeah, the salesmen are idle because they sold this car. So the salesmen are not the people who are moving this forward. Oh, this wasn't finished. I thought this was finished. Okay. But all the transporters and all the mechanics are always working, so that's important. And I think we need a few more mechanics. Everybody who's named Ford is automatically in. Yeah, one is idle, but like most of them are working, so I'm assuming that that's good. Yeah, a lot of people waiting around who would be interested in cars if there were some. So actually, I'm gonna stop this advertisement, because we seem to have more people willing to buy stuff than people to sell stuff to. So I don't actually need to advertise, like I'm fine. Have we researched those waiting rooms? Because it seems like those are actually quite important. Because it looks like we've got a lot of people just waiting around, so I would love to build them a couch and be like, hey. Okay, we sold another car, that's good. Yeah, because we've got... Oh, these are my salesmen, so they're just not the people. How are you doing? How is the stuff going here? Oh, we're missing lights. I think we just really need... Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spots for our mechanics. And we have 11 mechanics and still not enough. So I'm gonna take 1 more, but I don't think I can afford to take many more because they're expensive. And my transporters, they're also all working at all times. It's just the salesmen who are kind of lazing around. We would have nothing to sell. We would absolutely do our job, but we literally have no cars in production. And let me actually, I'm gonna hire 1 again. I kind of don't want to though. He's pretty cheap. I guess I'll keep him. Thank you for not firing me. I've been looking for this job for weeks and weeks. I'm kind of sad that I might end up... Yeah, we have a person waiting. Now, yes, I finished the research again, so let me get another thing. We're gonna get advertisements. No, we keep working on production. I want production line 3. We should have been researching. Oh, we're good. And we're working... Why are you not working on whatever's next? Interesting. They are, I guess. Okay. Ooh, I do love the fact that they can actually be working on the next station while they're moving this around. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so the salesmen are both idle. So this, whoever's driving this is not a salesman. It's probably a mechanic. Okay, good to know. Now I do need to build those couches. Let me build you a beautiful couch so that you can kind of rest and have a good time. Oh, and I don't have the money for that. How many loans do I need to take out? Someone sell a car, please. How expensive was this couch, guys? Alright, we've got 2 cars here. Come on, Mr. Salesman. Do your job. Like, there's someone waiting on the couch. Like, do your job. Yeah. Why aren't you handling the other person? So literally they're waiting for you. I can't sell the other car, right? Yeah, they're both in offer. Just because I'm... Wow, this one's a lot more expensive. The door is very weirdly placed. Can I move the door without, like, messing up the stuff? Because it looks weird the way it's kind of in his face. Yeah, this person is clearly waiting. Why aren't she, like, taking him in? The salesman is also, like, waiting there. Maybe I need to move this around as well? There's, like, better access? I don't know. It's kind of weird. We do... Oh, is this the other car? No, this is just the basic car. The other car is taking forever to build. It's gonna take, like, weeks and weeks. Oh, I don't think that person... Oh yeah, he did buy it, yeah. I wish I could see, like, my finances, like... How am I doing with, like... You know, just, like, the general finance info, you know? Like, how well am I doing and what's going on? So there doesn't seem to be anything to sort of show me there. Yes. Oh, no, we're not just about to finish. We're still gonna take forever. But we are hanging on so far. I'll have to repay that loan, those loans, but I can't. Yeah, one car is done. We finished the research. I'm actually just gonna fire the researchers. We're not gonna do anything new just yet, because I just don't have the money for it. Have got those two cars. I want to show you off. Once I show you off this car, we're gonna end the episode because we're way over time. But I do want to show it to you. Come on, we're losing a lot of money. See, like, why is no one handling this? I think I might need to, like... wonder if I need to, like, sell the couch? There seems to be a bug. Like, these people are not... I'm just gonna sell this. They're not being handled. And I don't know why. I don't understand what the problem... Maybe they're trying to buy the other car? That could be a possibility? Let's actually check this. No, it doesn't seem like there's any demand for this. So I don't know. Strange. I guess we could keep researching, like, marketing. See, like, the waitlist for a sale, we can increase that, but why did none of my workers actually work on it? That's kind of weird. Look at this car, it's quite pretty. I like it. The Type T classic car. Alright, so we got a person about to sell him this car, which is actually not even gonna put us above water. We're definitely losing money. But we do have other cars that are almost ready, like especially this car. I think, because we can sell that for 1,000, which is obviously a lot. Yes, look at this. Look at this beauty. I do want to see what it looks like when they drive it. Look at that. Look at that, looks so good. Yeah, this is gonna put us way over the top. This is important. But it takes obviously a lot longer to produce this car. Again, I could, like, split it into multiple parts, which would make it faster. This is probably, like, better to have, like, 3 for this type of car instead of this one, because this one's pretty quick. But... okay, so now we're selling to 2 people at once. So can we sell both of these? Yes, we sold at least one, because our money went up. And we've got another car ready. Yeah, but we're starting to make money. We're starting to, yeah, 1,500. We had to immediately pay something, so we're down to like 300. But, yeah, I seem like I repaid one of my loans, actually. Automatically, because I only have 1 active. And that's good news. Yeah. Yeah, so we're actually making some really good money now. And because we're doing it in these 2 stations, this is actually, well, okay, fine. It's not almost done. It's at the start of this, but it's moving. That's all that really matters. Alright, we're gonna end the episode here. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, write down in the comments, and you can click on the right to watch some other games that you play on this channel. See you there. Bye bye!